on the first ever proposed budget from the Congressional 1% Caucus, we have with us 1% Solutions Senior Wealth Aggrandizer and Equestrian Award winner, Reagan Peabody-Peabody.
Always glad to hear my introduction.
Also joining us to be interrupted whenever he speaks is Daniel Weeks of the Poor in Democracy Project.
Thank you for that.
And we also have 1% News senior reporter and democracy extremist expert Will Rice, who attended the unveiling of the budget earlier today. Now, I wanted to get to you,
Margaret,
Reagan,
it was an amazing event. Very quiet, very solemn, and yet somehow also very festive. Now, it was held in a sub-basement crypt of the Capitol, reserved for the exclusive use of the 1%. Interestingly enough, this location can also double as a panic room in case trickle-down economics is ever overturned. Now, I spoke to some of the 1%ers, and they told...
Will, we'll have to hear more about that later. Now, Reagan, could you tell us a little bit more about the numbers of this budget?
Actually, Margaret, the 1% budget consists of two simple phrases. We've got ours, and no.
Certainly cuts down on the math, but what can the 1% budget tell us, for instance, about future spending on healthcare?
For that, you'd go to the index, you'd find healthcare, which would direct you to page 1, where you'd find the answer, we've got ours.
Higher education?
Same process, same answer, we've got ours.
What about Daniel's primary concern, fighting poverty?
Thank you very much.
That's on page 2. No.
Daniel, remember our rules. Public schools?
No.
Funding for the arts?
No.
Food safety?
We've got ours.
Certainly is a document free of bureaucratic language.
Yes, the 1% budget keeps its eye on the prize, or prizes, which is what members of the 1% will receive come tax time.
So it offers innovative solutions for taxes as well?
Yes. No.
But you're not sure?
No, that's the tax policy. No.
No taxes at all.
That would be extreme. Someone has to pay. It just won't be us. So in the 1% budget, all upper income taxes would be eliminated, and payroll and sales taxes for the lower and middle class would be maintained to pay for investor credits, corporate welfare, and private jet subsidies.
Reagan, I understand that the 1% budget also balances.
Yes, it balances the super wealthy's concern for public welfare with their desire to pay taxes and finds them to be exactly the same. Let me see. 0.
More easy math.
So you really believe that the United States of America could soon have a budget with no public spending and with taxes only on middle income and poor workers to subsidize upper income lifestyles?
If we cross our fingers and say Koch brothers 3 times real fast, realistically, anything can happen on Capitol Hill.
I'll say, I was just sniffed uncomfortably long by a bomb-sniffing dog. Now, it was a black Cocker Spaniel.
All right, Margaret, I need to get a word in here.
Quiet, both of you!
This is ridiculous.
If the 1% budget doesn't pass, will we see a strong reaction from the economic elite?
No, we've got ours.